All right, we live, boys and girls. We are live. Welcome to the first Mental Athlete Rapid Chess Championship. I am your host, FIDE Master James Canty III here, and it's going down. We're hype. We're ready. I'm actually going to move this desktop audio. It's actually really loud over there, so I'm going to move that. Let's move this cursor down because the captures are probably really loud for you. So we changed that. Okay, we are live. It is the Mental Athlete Rapid Chess Championship. Games are games of 4, okay? Games of 4, first to 2.5 wins the game. Now, we have Benjamin Bach versus Luke Hoffman. So these players here are actually competing for $6,000 in prize funds. And, of course, they are a part of Mental Athlete as well. They did get some product themselves. I got on my Mental Athlete little jersey shirt they gave me here, kind of a little jacket, little sports jacket. Let me actually move my camera down a little bit, too. There we go. Shout out to you guys for watching. This is the first of many, the first one, Mental Athlete Rapid Chess Championship. So good to have you here. We have lots of players. We're going to have 2 matches today. And then obviously bracket and stuff like that. We're going to talk about basically Mental Athlete, the product itself, how good it is, stuff I've been using. Here it is. Boom! Mental Athlete. Use command mental in chat. I've already taken mine. Literally, I'm not going to lie. I use the product every single day. But we're going to talk more into that. If you have any questions, obviously use command mental. I'm using the product literally every single day. I haven't missed a day since I've been working with Mental Athlete here. My sharpness and my focus is actually literally next level. What's up, chat? What's going on? I see you, Devin, after 9. What up? What up, champ? What's good, man? What's up, dog? We doing some commentary right now, actually, in the Rapid Chess Championship. Actually, sorry, of the Mental Athlete Rapid Chess Championship. Okay, so we have Benjamin Bach versus Luke Hoffman. So Luke Hoffman's an FM FIDE Master. And Benjamin Bach is, of course, Grandmaster Benjamin Bach. So if we look at this from the beginning, what happened? It was knight f3, knight f6, c4, c6, knight c3. I actually was expecting g3. I'm not even going to lie. I was expecting like a Catalan because that's what he plays a lot. But he went with e3 setup. So he's going with this exchange variation with queen b3, hitting the b pawn, which is kind of annoying, putting some pressure here too as well. You can already see kind of like bishop b5 and knight e5 being quite annoying. Let's see what happens. See what happens. He's sharing that video everywhere. Let's go, dog. Let's go. So proud of you, bro. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. We up here doing our thing right now. Let me text the boys on the back end. Let them know that we are live, guys. We are live. I also got some stuff to talk to you guys about when it comes to Mental Athlete as well. Let me actually bring it up. Is that breaking the capture? Okay, cool. We're good. I think we're good, right? Yeah, I don't think that's breaking the capture. Okay, cool. You guys can see it. Perfect. All right. And I just want to bring this up to bring up chat. One sec. I am pulling up. Oh, here it is. Okay. Got it. Is this it? No. There we go. All right, guys. Yo, so what happened in the last few moves? It looks like he played a g6 variation. He actually went bishop back to c8, bishop b5 check. Yeah, we can already see the pressure is on Luke here. The first to 2.5 wins the match here. And after knight to c6, there's d3. So this d3 move is actually stopping anything from going to e4. But he, bishop d2 to develop too as well. g6 trying to think out of the bishop. He plays e4, already attacking the center here. Feels like Luke is maybe slightly under the gun here. After pawn takes pawn, seems like a natural move to play, and then something like e5. Let me make sure I'm muted on Zoom. I do want to make sure I am muted on Zoom so that you do not hear my commentary. I am muted, and Benjamin Bach is streaming too as well if you wanted to go over there and watch him too. Perfect. All right, so good to go. Benjamin Bach here, 2677 rapid there. 1856 for Luke Hoffman. That's his rapid rating, but he is over, or was. I think he's slightly under now, 2300 FIDE, meaning he's FIDE Master 2 as well. So pawn takes pawn. And he's thinking, though. He played 95. Oh, my goodness. With a sick move, that might be GG. Oh, my goodness. Just literally on the spot here. 95. What a move here. 95, and he's just saying, what are you going to do about the threat with bishop? I mean, this is just, well, how many moves is this? 10 moves? 10 moves? This might be already over. Wow. Wow. already over here. Like a big Bach here. Swinging. 95 is a nasty move here. He might have taken, you know, his mental athlete today. Of course. Wow. Command mental in chat. That's incredible, dog. That is incredible there. He's definitely, now, of course, all of the players have received some product here from mental athlete, which is caffeine. There's no caffeine in it, guys. It's 100% great. Love using it. It has sage extra in it. You know, L-theanine. It's really good, guys. It's actually, let me actually read what we got over here. Mental athlete is suitable for any cognitive demanding tasks and can be taken as often as needed with dosage spaced 6 hours apart. So really good stuff. There's no caffeine, no crashes, just clean cognitive fuel. You can use mentalathlete.gg/Jim Canty to try it yourself, guys. Thanks, Devin. Thanks for the prime there. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the prime, my guy. Appreciate it. We're going to have a scientist on later on. Ask her some questions about mental athlete as it sharpens our focus. Really cool stuff. Of course. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. Share the live, man. Share the live. Let them know we live right now, dog. Let them know. Tell everybody tune in right now. Tune in right now. Tune in right now. Okay. All right. I'm actually I'm gonna pay attention in a little bit here. With just a lot of things to click on. We'll do. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys the bracket real quick. Boom. We have a lot of games, a lot of stuff going on. Okay. So it's a round of 16, right? Round of 16. Then we got quarterfinals, and then semis, and then the finals. So you're gonna have a lot of twos. Twos meaning 2 games a day. Then we're gonna have 1 games, and then we'll have finals. Obviously, semifinals and finals too as well. Going into everything. Today's matchup is right here. Luke Hoffman on the left over there versus Grandmaster Benjamin Bach. Luke Hoffman, strong player, FIDE master, versus Benjamin Bach, Grandmaster, as we already know here. He's Dutch, Netherlands. This is flag back there. Luke Hoffman, an American. And they're going at it here. And the sharp mental athlete rapid chess championship, first one of its kind. First one of its kind. So, all right, let's take a look at what happened. Going back to this game, in fact, Bach found a very nice combination with 95, which is hitting knight c6. We are going to win something here. Of course, bishop e6 was the best move, and after knight takes, knight d7. So he doesn't lose the rook in the corner, but he's definitely under the gun here. He definitely lost a pawn. Pawn takes, so now Luke is trying to just, you know, salvage what happened. Plays queen c7, hits the bishop, he backs the bishop up. Still some annoyingness. Bishop g7, he's looking to castle, and he's saying, you know what, it's not that bad. Okay, I lost the pawn, right, but let's try to do what we can and try to at least survive. Is what he's saying. He's trying to survive. So we'll probably see a castle from Bach here, but he is thinking, so he's actually thinking about something else. Maybe castles is not what he wants. I figured knight d5 would be a move. Knight d5 is saying, I don't want you to castle. What does that mean? Is if the bishop takes, pawn takes, there is going to be even harder to castle because the d7 knight will fall. D7 knight will fall. And if you castle right now, there's knight takes d7 with check and taking the rook. So he's really stopping him from castling. There's a book called Art of Attack where it talks about the uncastled king. That chapter was one of my favorites. And in that chapter, it was talking about or saying ways to keep the king in the center of the board. And that's what's happening on here. What up, Ding? What's going on, man? Hey, good to see you in the chat. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. What's up with you, bro? How's everybody doing? We got Bach versus Luke Hoffman in the first ever mental athlete rapid chess championship. We have a lot of players here and a lot of matches. He castled anyway. I'm so confused. Oh, he's going for this. He's going for this. He says bishop takes, queen takes, rook takes. Rook takes, king up, and he's going to go with this extra idea to give up the queen for 2 rooks. Can you do queen takes bishop? You could have, in fact, queen takes bishop right here, but it was actually white's move, so he moved away. He moves away. Oh, you mean here? Queen takes bishop here. Yeah, that's what he's doing now. That's what he's doing now, AJ. He castled. And he castled too. Yeah, Bach was like, I don't want to give all that up. It's a lot of material and it's annoying and his king's unsafe. So he said, you know what, I'll castle, I'll take the 2 bishops, I have an extra pawn, and he's going to try to milk the game this way. I think Luke's playing incredibly well, though. He did just attack the queen. He's hitting the pawn here. Queen b3 is a likely move to play, defending the pawn. And then after a rook d8, maybe bishop c6, but I see e6 there, which is kind of annoying. Might be getting the pawn back. He went queen to e4. Oh, stopping the e6 idea. Not really, though. Rook d8, bishop c6, e6 can happen anyway. He goes queen c5, attacking both. If bishop here, what happens? e6 anyway. He might be getting this pawn back. Maybe he goes this way. But he might be getting this pawn back. Which means, you know, it wasn't that bad for Luke. e6? I thought he could go e6 here. e6, pawn takes. Takes. I think he can go e6. Is there something we're missing? Bishop e3, you take here. Wait. Maybe not. Yeah, he went bishop e3. You can't really take here yet. He went queen c4. First to 2.5 wins the match, by the way. It's a 4-game match. First to 2.5 will win. So we have a quick trade. Yeah, I think Black has done a great job here. Shout out to Luke Hoffman here, who was playing against Grandmaster Benjamin Bach, who has played an incredible game that when he was down some material. Very resourceful, I should say, because he had some problems. He lost a pawn in a situation where I know he probably didn't want to lose that pawn. But now, not doing, oh, now wait a second. Oh, there's the rook, guys. There is the exchange. You can see it on his face. He's saying, oh, what did I do? I was playing so well, but I guess that was probably just it. Maybe it was lost anyway. But he's lost an exchange now. Now, one thing about losing an exchange is if you can get the pawn back, if you can get a pawn for it, but he was already down a pawn, then you can have compensation, basically. So, you know, if I lose an exchange or I get a pawn or 2 for it, then I'm doing well. Like, I'm cool with that. But if I don't do that, then that's a problem. So now Luke is actually under fire. Yeah, it was actually here is where it happened. He lost the exchange immediately after that. It's right around here. He had to play maybe, I don't know, maybe queen d6 or something like that. Here, allow the trade, bishop c5, bishop e7, take the rook, and Bach is looking up to clean this one up. Bach could be likely to win this one and win the first game of the 4-game match. First to 2.5 wins the match. Wins the match. I think you can go bishop takes, believe it or not. Bishop takes, check, a rook here, and come around that way. It's an incredible sequence. Bishop takes pawn. Yeah, rook takes, bishop takes, rook check, king g7, or rook d8. And you skewer the knight and the bishop that way. Of course, I do my tactics. I also have a sharpened focus because of mental athlete. Oh, it was supposed to be like here. Yeah, hold on, let me put that closer for y'all. Yeah. It's the mental athlete. Rapid Chess Championship. Use command mental in chat, of course. And if you're watching from YouTube, we'll have a link for you in the description. So make sure you guys grab you some of that. Get your sharpened focus. No caffeine, no crashes. Just focus. That's it. Just cognitive focus. The secret ingredient in there, sage extract. Sage extra. I like to say extract though, but sage extra. L-theanine is in it. You can read all about it using my link. mentalathlete.gg/gmcanty. mentalathlete.gg/gmcanty. Read all about it. We will have ourselves, one of the scientists is coming on later on. So that'd be nice as well. Get to talk with her, ask her some questions. But this one's likely to be over. Luke is just gonna, he's gonna play it out as he should, but he probably should start looking, towards the next game, or at least, trying to get ready for the next game, which will be with the white pieces here. He's try to strike back because a 2-0, going down 2-0 would put him in a must-win situation going into the third game, where this is a 4-game match and a first to 2.5 will win, and they advance to the next part of the bracket. Speaking of bracket, let me show you what that looks like. Is right here. you move on. You win, you move on to the quarterfinals. You went from there, you move to semis. You went from there, you move to the final. Oh, he just transferred. So what happened there? I guess he gave the exchange back, but he gave it back to say I'm winning the end game. That's what he's saying. Spot gave an exchange back to win the end game. Let's see what that looks like. He did it this way. Bishop d2. He went rook here. Take. Played f4. King f2. He's going to go up a second pawn here. This one's just 100% lost. Rook takes is next. He's going to play g3. Play even king e3. No, king e3 was rook e4 check. So he's going to go king e3 now. And then rook takes pawn. He's going to win the endgame. Up 2 clean pawns in an endgame. Very easy technique here. Bach is going to win the first one. Luke Hoffman's going to be looking to strike back here. Don't count him out yet. Do not count him out yet. Do not count him out yet. That was it. Game is over, and now we're into the second game. Second game. Okay, Young King, yo. That's so young. That's so young. We got Young King with us. What's up, bro? What is going on, dog? Yo, we got the Mental Athlete Rapid Chess Championship, bro. When I talk about sharpen focus, my guy, look at this, dude. I've been working with these guys here. This is crazy. I just got done training. Yo, this here, bro. Listen, I've been using it every single day. There's no caffeine in it, no crashes. Just focus, dog. Use my link, bro. Check it out. Check it out in chat. You already know what we on. You know how we work. You know how we move around here, Young King. Of course. Very vicious stuff in it. Sage extra or extract. I like saying extra, but sage extra. L-theanine is in it too as well, which helps. A lot of things you got go to as well. See all the ingredients in there, and that it's like a super mega blend for focus. Gotta say it. I'm gonna take a look. Let's go, Young King. How you been, bro? Good to see you, my guy. Good to see you. We're going to bring a scientist on in a minute here. Definitely need a night shift. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, anytime I use it. You have to use it when you want to go extra super locked in focusness. You know, like when you really want to lock in. Okay, this is what you need. If it's at work for you, okay. Okay, I get it. Can't see your lesson. I appreciate it. Ding, what's up, dude? Meister flex a lot. He flexes a lot. What tournament is this? This is the Mental Athlete Rapid Chess Championship. Right here, I teamed up with Mental Athlete here, and as you see on the site, you can see me on the site. Also, I got the gear on me, but I use it as well. I think, especially you being just an amazing dad there, gives Meister flex a lot. Yeah, definitely will sharpen your focus there without caffeine. There's no crash in it too. It's just nothing but focus. For you as well. So I think it's a really, really strong product to be on. We're going to bring on a scientist in a minute to talk about this too as well. In about 5 or 6 minutes. So really strong stuff. Every ingredient is either a botanical extract or an amino acid, which is approved for all athletes and trusted for both efficiency and safety. So a lot of studies on it too as well. A lot of scientists involved. L-theanine, sage extra. So it's really nice. Enhances memory, attention, and cognitive performance. So really crazy stuff, right? And cognitive performance. Come on, guys. We're in a cognitive game. I remember reading something. It was like Nike has Gatorade and all these other things. Chess players don't have anything. We have coffee, right? But like coffee gives you that crash. So this is what the chess world needs. Okay, F5, G5. This is nice. I like what the opening he chose here. This is a ROSSOLIMO, right? So E4, I love what he's playing. Bishop B5. He played the G6 variation, which is sort of Magnus-like. E5, H6. Played D6. I love how Bach played this. Plays G5. Not allowed. Bishop takes, because he got both the bishops here. playing more aggressively and dynamically. Pawn takes, bishop d7, defends, because this was attacked too as well. So, oh, and then is this the end of, oh, so this is this is so far. Solid pawn island on the b file. It was actually, what? Here. Wait, is it solid pawn island? Oh, and open b file. Okay, yes, open b file, correct. Yeah, open b file, but also open f too as well. Like, you got to see the two bishops here. This is really sharp. This is a Sicilian ROSSOLIMO. This is what this one's called. Hi, were the players invited? The event says invitational, and this match is considered a discrepancy in the rating. Yeah, this is actually, well, Luke is actually a FIDE master, but this is his rapid is, you know, lower. But he's actually a strong FIDE master. So it doesn't say, yeah, 1856 is his rapid, but, you know, he is a FIDE master on paper, titled player. So he was invited. Solid pawn island, and open file, we just read that one. Cool. Yeah, so in a minute here, we're going to bring on, though, we're going to bring on, and then I'm going to have to chop everything up. What I mean by that is it's going to break the cameras a little bit, the captures of the cameras, but that's okay. We'll have it fixed once we bring in our, I'm going to send it to her now. Luke is looking visibly frustrated there. Looking very frustrated about something he did not like. Well, really strong position, though. I mean, as you can see, Bach plays 97, defends g6, d5's coming. He's going to get pushed back here. Bach's looking like he's trying to do a 2-0 already. Looking really clean for Bach here. Looking really, really clean. Really clean. So we're going to move over to the scientist in a minute here. I'm going to send her the email of the Zoom link for us to join. For her to join. Where can the knight on d4 go? It can go e2, b3. So it can go e2, which is weird. b3, I mean, these all look really bad. I'm not even like knight f3 maybe, but then I don't want to go there. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go to e2 because knight f3. I'm worried about getting hit a bunch of times, right? And knight b3 is just, I'm not doing anything over here, and it's superfluous, meaning fighting for squares. Maybe just e2 because I can reroute maybe this way one day. Or something on here, but really the position is really bad for white. It's really bad. Especially castle's coming next with an open F file here. It is a problem. It is definitely a problem. It is definitely a problem. Shout out to you guys for subbing. Gizmeister Flex with 38 months. Good to see you, bro. 38 months from Gizmeister Flex. A lot. Young King in chat. Devin, thanks for the prime as well. Good to see you guys. Thanks for vibing with us. Check out my link in chat, mentalathlete.gg/GMCanty here. Sharpest product on the market here in Mental Athlete. In Mental Athlete. It is changing the game and changing how we see and use our cognitive abilities in chess. 100%. 100%. We have 2 rounds today. 2 rounds. Always get your water. Hydrate. We have 2 rounds today as we wait for Luke to find his move. We'll take a look at the bracket here as the bracket shows, you know, round of 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, and the final. I'll let you guys take a look at this. And matchup A. This is the matchup we are on right now. Luke Hoffman, Benjamin Bach. Matchup B, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. FIDE Master Lucius Malilio versus Grandmaster Alexander Lenderman. We have more matchups. We have 2 more matchups tomorrow too as well. We'll go through them, but you know, we have a lot of matchups here. I don't want to, you know, spoil it for you guys on everyone else we have. So we're gonna stick with matchup A for now. Bach is up. What up, Toy Attacker? Was good. We got Bach. We also have Luke Hoffman. Exactly, got Grave. What's up, Toy Attacker? Okay, so let's see what happens. So he went with the knight b3 route. He just said, I want to have both my knights available to me. 8 castles, open F file, big center here. Black has a very strong position, 2 bishops. It's really nice for Black. Now it's about trying to push them back. Maybe d5 and push here and push here. There it is, d5 first. Missed you too, man. We're back, Toy Attacker. We are back, and we are back strong today at the Mental Athlete Rapid Chess Championship. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, man. This is our product here. Just fresh, new off the market here, right? One of the biggest things that are changing the game in your cognitive ability to play chess or really do anything. Just focus, period. No caffeine in it. Saves extra L-theanine. Helps with memory, focus, being sharp, crisp. All of the players have been supplied with some product as well. They also got one of these. Mental Athlete on it. Got some Mental Athlete on. And, of course, I got like 7 bottles of these right now. I use them every day, twice a day. No, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Use my link in chat. mentalathlete.gg/Jim Canty. I'm also going to put it in the chat right here. So, I don't know if you've been going long enough. I can say it. Yeah, we're back though. I don't know if we're gonna come back. Yeah, we're back. Oh, they definitely come back. They always do. It's also the daytime too as well, so a little bit different when it's daytime. So this knight f5 move was really strong. It was a really strong move. Knight f5. The idea is e4 and knight takes d4. Hey, run them ads, yes sir. Run them ads. Sorry, I got a text. Okay, I had to send it off. More commentary. Luke down on time. Got to move fast. Got to move. Got to move. Got to move. Yes, exactly. Got to move. What's up to Attacker? My man is in there. Turned up. Let me go over here and see if our scientist has joined the Zoom. She has not. So when she joins the Zoom here, let me just send her a message again. Because, you know, we don't want this game to end yet. I mean, actually, it's first to 2.5, so we would have time. But we do want to... Who is our scientist? Ah, great question. I'm actually going to pull up her questions right now here. So her name is Jacqueline Jacques. It's a nice name, like Jacqueline Jacques. Like, it's like really cool. I'm not gonna lie. She's an expert on our product. She's actually on the site too as well. That's a GG name, right? Yeah, it's a fire name. It's a fire name. See if she... Oops, sorry. Broke the capture there, boys. My bad. My bad. Okay, we're back. Okay, moves are coming in. Let's see what happened. So he pushed, knight f5. He had to get castled. Played e4. Again, it was stopping this knight from swinging into d4, so we went back to h2, maybe going into g4. He plays a5, c3, queen b6, hitting the knight. He said, you know what? I'll just give up a pawn here. Knight d2 is too much to fathom. It's also knight g3 is coming. So knight d4, takes, takes, takes. He's up a pawn. Bishop e3. He takes another pawn here. Bach is just cleaning up. It's looking really bad for Luke here. You can see it on his face here. It's just miserable. It hurts. And it's understandable. It's a very tough game. You're also playing Benjamin Bach. 2677, very strong grandmaster as well. Luke is a strong FIDE master, so don't get it twisted here. Of course, he's 1856 in his FIDE rating, or not FIDE. This is a chess.com rapid, you know, quotation marks here. Yeah, 1856, you know, 1856, but he's not really nowhere near this. In fact, really strong FIDE master, but it just wasn't his day here. He's likely to lose this one. And if he does, then he's a half a point away. He's in a must-win situation with the black pieces to try to beat Benjamin Bach here to keep this thing going. Watching Caruana versus Wesley on Take. Hey, are they playing right now? Speech, everything. Are they playing right now? Toy Attacker. Is it like stream? Are they streaming it right now? If they are, keep me updated on the score. That's something I will go back and watch too as well. So plays f4. It looks like d4 is a very strong and likely move to be played. Pass pawns must be pushed, and it is. It's pushed. Trying to figure out where does this bishop go. Oh, they're playing? So it's probably being streamed too as well. Probably. Yeah, move 3. Usually chess.com streams it. Usually. Or maybe they just playing, but maybe it's like not SCC. I assume it's SCC though. Speed Chess Championship. What was this opening? This was a ROSSOLIMO Sicilian. And he played it incredibly well. Like, I love how Bach played it here. This way. After bishop e5, he went the g6 route, which is what Magnus just chose a lot back in the day when his World Championship match, 2018, against Fabiano Caruana. They went back and forth with this opening. And he would do this one with taking this way, playing bishop g7, playing e5, e5. And this is what Bach played it too as well. H6. Yes, SCC. Yeah, they're playing SCC. So keep me updated on the score later. Castles, d5. Yeah, knight f5, e4. Queen b6. And yeah, I mean, Bach was just very clean, very nice position. Yeah, and there it is. And there it is. And there's one more game. One more game. Hold on. He said, do we have a break? You can actually take a 2-minute break. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah, so he was you know, we didn't like talk about breaks in between the games, but of course players, you know, especially you lose 2 in a row, like you don't want to just keep going. Like, you want a break. I totally understand. So yeah, give him a break. So we just gave him a break here. 2 minutes. 2-3 minutes. Get some water. Just walk around, stretch, get your mind right. And try to come back and bounce back a little bit stronger than what happened. If possible here, it is. Anything can happen, but he needs to strike now here as Benjamin Bach is up 2 games. 2-0 as you see on the board, right in the middle of the board. You can see 2-0. Benjamin Bach is up 2 games. Half a point more, and he will move on through the bracket into the quarterfinals. Let's see if our scientist has joined yet. She has not. Where are you, Jacqueline? Where are you? Yeah, we're just we're waiting for them to join. Waiting for them to come back to finish up the match. Half a point more, and Benjamin Bach will move on. Half a point away. How are you feeling regarding the U.S. Chess Championships? Great question there, Gizmeister Flex. I actually am I'm impressed by, of course, not everyone, but just like the fact that it's good to see. I'm always checking the openings. I saw Andy Wilber got a win yesterday. I think he just beat Sam Sevian in an English with e5, basically, so c4, e5. I saw that. I saw Hans's nice game. He played against Mishra, breaking Mishra's streak. I was just, a day before, they was talking about he didn't lose in 71 games. His last loss was in 2024. And then, he just lost to Hans yesterday in an impressive way, too, as well. And I noticed one thing about Hans is I think you probably don't want to play him when it comes to e5. Like, when he goes 1 e4 and you go e5, one of his best scoring things that I've seen, he beat Leonir Dominguez, a similar route, I think, in last year's U.S. Chess Championships, when it came to this razor sharp idea that he had with e4 and e5. So, Hans, when he gets his Italian game, it's a problem, right? Type of thing. So, yeah, he got his Italian game, and it was a very crazy game, lots of tactics, and Hans came up on top there. So, good to see him doing his thing. I saw Wesley off to a great start, too, in the beginning. So, I got to check to see who's in first and stuff now, though. What about you, bro? What do you think?
I'm ready whenever you are, by the way.
Yeah, I'm ready. I sent you a shot.
Sounds good.
Okay, boys are ready to go. Oops, I'm breaking the capture again. That's when I click participants, it like pops up. So I'm just waiting for, wait, did he just have white? Okay, yeah, abort. There we go. It needs to be flipped colors. Okay, that's why I did that. They needed flipped colors. He's playing LeBron running today. 3-way tie for first. Yeah, I remember it was he's talking about Hans playing LeBron today. And he's probably playing with black too. Nice. Oh, we went with a Queen's Indian here. What's funny is Benjamin Bach has a Queen's Indian course on CHESSABLE. So let's see what happens. If he's going to play his own course against him. Will he play his own course against him? Young Jedi. Young Jedi. But again, Luke is one game away from being eliminated. It's tough because you've had to face Benjamin Bach out here. It's tough because you need 2.5 to win the match, and Benjamin Bach only needs a draw to secure the match here. Of course, Luke Hoffman, a strong FED master here, is in trouble. He is in trouble here. He's looking to strike back to at least get on the scoreboard here. If he gets on the scoreboard, there's still hope left in the 4-game match. In fact, he has to win. It is actually a must-win because it's only 4 games. Only 4 games. I'm wondering, where is Jacqueline? I just heard her message like, hey, join the Zoom, Jacqueline. We would love to talk to you about the product. Yeah. So I am waiting. Let me see. Did I get an email? Anything? Nothing. I don't see. We're trying to get one of the scientists on, hopefully. She's probably doing, yeah, that's right. She's probably doing more important stuff, if like, making it like, making more product and making it better. You know what I mean? Like, I understand. She's just doing more stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get it. She's just doing more stuff. Like, makes sense, right? Makes sense, Uncle. It makes sense. She's doing scientist stuff, whatever they do. Whatever they do. She's one of the scientists on the site, by the way. So you guys can go mentalathlete.gg/GMCanty, and you guys can check it out. She's on the site as one of the scientists here. Helps with behind the scenes of this amazing product. I'm just going to check one more time. See if she popped up. I do not see her. Okay. So she's not in the Zoom call. So we're just going to talk chess then, and hopes that she pops up before this match is over. So okay, let's see what happened. Obviously this was like a Catalan type ordeal. Benjamin Bach loves this Catalan. Takes, he goes d4, takes some central control, bishop f4, knight e5. Cool with trading. He's like, yo, all I need is a draw. Like, I don't even care about any of this, all I need is a draw, which is cool. I'll play this all day. And now Bach has a very quiet, simple position. Rook can come to c1. You can go e4. But from a winning standpoint for Luke, I mean, it's just hard. Like, you have to win, which means, sometimes you even have to take risk. King's Indian, for all my King's Indian fans out there, shout out to you. King's Indian every game, If you need to draw, King's Indian. If you need to win, King's Indian, right? So that's probably what I would have chosen. But, I'm just a hyper-aggressive player. So, yeah, he chose a Queen's Indian here, which is harder to actually play. Especially when you're under fire where you actually have to win type thing. So he takes. Yeah, this one is like very boring, but I mean, no pieces on the board. Like, he might even offer a draw. But yeah, I'll take it. No. If he draws, he loses the match. Bishop takes e5, maybe knight to d7. Back to bishop up, and yeah, I mean, everyone's playing for 2 results. Even Luke, like, it's just an equal position, very equal. Ah, we have the scientist. She's on. All right, perfect. Okay, hold on. Let me add her. And I've got to change some stuff around, guys. real quick. All right. Hello, Jacqueline. Hey. Oh. Sorry. All right. Let me see. Hello, Jacqueline. Hi. Hey, Bach and Luke. Sorry, we're bringing on the scientists to talk, actually. If you could turn us down by any chance, that would be great. So you can't hear us talk. Thank you. So you Bach. All right, and Luke looks like he can't hear us at all, so that's good. Jacqueline, I'm going to actually move around. I'm going to make a whole new camera scene for you. So give me a sec to get that going.
James, you can hear.
Oh, yeah, Luke. I was just going to say, if you can turn us down, that'd be great.
What do you mean turn it down?
Can you mute Zoom? Can you mute the site? There we go. You just disconnect from audio if you can. Great. Sorry for messing that up for you guys. I know they were in the middle of playing. Okay, Jacqueline, I am making a camera for you so they can see you on here on the screen, but I can't hear you.
Sorry.
There we go. You're muted. And you know, yeah, I understand. Totally understand.
Very focused.
Yes, they are very focused. Even me, I was like, yeah, sorry guys. Sorry. How are you today?
Good.
Awesome.
This is fun.
Yes, we have a lot to talk about here. I'm chopping this up. Are you watching the stream too?
I can see these guys. I can't see. What I just see is two young men.
Oh, you see it? Yeah. Yes, that is part of chess, in fact. That is, yeah, that's how chess goes. Sometimes. Okay, let me I have to fix everyone's camera. One second here. Here we go. I am fixing cameras, so give me like 2 minutes here or less.
No worries.
Okay. Okay, cool. That should work. All right. Okay, chat. Say hello to Jacqueline. How do you say your last name? Is Jacques?
No, it's Jacques.
Jacques. Wow. Okay.
It's a different
Jacques.
name. Sorry.
Jacques. Jacques. We were talking about your name. We were like, oh, this is cool. Like her name is like Jackie twice in a way. It's like
It is. I get JJ a lot for that reason.
nice.
It's not uncommon.
Jacqueline Shock. Now, so can you tell us a little bit about your basically your career with being a scientist? This is very cool. But you don't meet a lot of scientists, right? So I definitely would like to hear about.
I'm actually a doctor. So,
Oh, okay.
And that's how I got into science,
Mhm.
James. I trained once upon a time as a physician, and then left private practice to go into the medical nutrition industry. So that's where I've been for 26 years. And in that space, I've done a lot of what people think of as science. So I've done a lot of product development and helped support clinical trials and things of that nature. So,
what was your favorite part so far of being, a doctor and scientist in a way? We just like saying that, a scientist,
I like hearing you say it. It's great. I think my favorite part for me is just, that I've been able to have a career where I help improve the health of individuals. And I think by improving the health of individuals, we really contribute to improving the health of the planet. So that's always a driving force for me.
Okay, so we actually have some questions about the product itself. So we know you're on the site with Mental Athlete, and first thing is, how is Mental Athlete different from an energy drink or caffeine?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think one of the important parts about this product is that we're watching these chess players right now being very intense and focused, and things like energy drinks and caffeine frequently make people more alert, but also jittery. So common ingredients, most of those products contain caffeine, which doesn't do it for everyone, but often at the doses that we find in energy drinks can make people, while more alert and more aware, also a little bit more anxious and a little bit more jittery. So there are none of those effects in this product.
That's awesome. And is there a best time to take this product? Like, what's the absolute? Because I have my bottle. I got like so many bottles. I'm so hyped.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
I take mine twice a day, and I know from personal experience how I feel, the focus. I don't get to crash. I'm laser focused. I always get more done. So what's that like?
Yeah, generally speaking, the best result for a product like this, if you're looking for ongoing support, is going to just be consistency. It's just going to be taking it every day, where timing is not, maybe the most critical part of it. But there is at least one ingredient in this product, which is a sage extract, which does have data showing that it can improve mental alertness within an hour in young adults. So if someone was really looking for, to have that extra brain energy fairly quickly, then they might want to time it a little bit more closely to what they're looking to focus on.
What is a nootropic, and why should chess players be interested in them?
Yeah, it's a great word, isn't it? That's harder to say than my name.
Nootropic Jacques.
Good job on that. Nootropic. Nootropics it's a broad category that we use for all kinds of compounds, nutrients or herbs or other functional ingredients that support the function of the brain. So that's things like focus or memory or attention or what people think of these days as mental endurance, right? So obviously, for chess players, this takes a lot of concentration and high amounts of strategic thinking, and those would be reasons for taking a nootropic.
And what is your experience with the product so far? Have you noticed anything substantial, or like have you had more focus or anything like that?
I just got my sample. It sounds like you're a little bit ahead of me. So I just got it a couple of days ago, and I've only had a chance to take it for 2 days. But I'm a coffee drinker. I'm going to admit this, James. But
Yes. Oh, same.
made a point of replacing my coffee with Mental Athlete, and I will say I did not notice that I got like any dips in my mental energy or any fatigue. So day one was really good.
Okay. What can I expect to feel, or viewers that are watching today, what can we expect to feel when we take this product?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think I kind of what I just said. So I think, better ability to pay attention, more mental endurance or mental focus, mental energy would probably be the most common things that people would experience. And also just the absence of what people are typically used to with the energy products that we already discussed, like an absence of feeling anxious or jittery, I think is something that I would encourage people to pay attention to.
There's this word citicoline. Am I saying this right?
Sure.
Citicoline. What does it do
Yeah.
for the brain, and what is it with the product and citicoline?
Yeah, acetylcholine is a nutrient that it's one of our forms of a broader category of nutrients that are called choline. And all cholines, acetylcholine being one of them, are components of a chemical that your brain makes. So our brain makes things called neurotransmitters, which is how your nerve cells talk to each other. One of the really important ones is something called acetylcholine, which has that same word in it, choline. And that is a primary neurotransmitter that's involved in our learning processes, focus, attention, things like that. So acetylcholine has been shown in clinical trials to be able to support those functions of the brain, like attention and sort of just overall communication and energy within the brain.
We have someone in chat that says it's found in eggs. I didn't know that.
Yes, choline is found is really egg yolks. not in the whites, but in the egg yolks.
In
It's
the
a really
yolk.
rich source of choline. Yep.
Okay, that is awesome here.
Good, smart people in the chat. I
Of
like
course,
it.
I'm about to chat. Of course, chat. You're already taking the product, chat. Are you already? That's probably what it is. I know chat's already using the product. Mentalathlete.gg/GM Canty. So, a few more questions here. Is what is
Sure.
the difference between Sage Extra and regular Sage?
Oh, okay. That's a really good question. We have lots of plants, common ones out there that you use in cooking or make tea out of. Sage is one that we don't use it as commonly in the United States as other places do, but a lot of times people are used to seeing it maybe around Thanksgiving, like it's used in stuffing and things like that for Thanksgiving. This is a specialized extract of sage. So one of the things that is common in natural products is we may take a plant, could be an herb or a spice or maybe even part of a fruit or a vegetable sometimes, and we will put it through a process, something like an extraction, where we concentrate or pull out key biochemicals within those plants that have a particular purpose to them. So the sage extra is an extract made from sage so it starts as that same herb that people might have in their kitchen, but it is then concentrated to deliver specific compounds. In this case, one of those being something that we call rosmarinic acid, that have been shown to improve things like short-term memory.
Jeez, you're just using words. I'm like, what is that?
So
What the
basically,
heck is
it
that?
starts as the same thing, but we kind of process it in a special way to make sure that you're getting good delivery of the parts of the plant that give us the health benefit that we're looking for.
And that's why you're the doctor and the scientist. 100% great. It's awesome. We needed you. We needed you for this. And the last question we have is:
Yeah, sure.
Is mental athletes safe to take every day?
Yeah, I think, that's one of the things I really like about this product is it was truly designed to be a safe product for daily use. So that is something that I would feel really comfortable telling people that they could use it every day.
Thank you so much for that, Jacqueline. Is there anything you want to say to chat that's watching and just learned so much from you about this product, and we're so hyped to introduce it to them? Anything you would like to say before we let you go?
I guess just thank you for letting me be here and contributing to the conversation today. And I think I get the privilege of being back tomorrow. So hopefully there'll be some more good questions that come in either from you directly or through the chat or other places, James.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Jacqueline. Chat, say bye to Jacqueline here. And if you got questions, bring them tomorrow so we can actually talk more with her about this. See you, Dr. Jack.
Bye. Thank you.
We'll see you later. Chat, that was amazing, huh? That was amazing. Having her just talk about the product like that, that was crazy. Now we got 2 box here. 2 box. I'm actually just going to make that one this and then do this like this. So we got to fix the capture. Okay. One sec. Got a fixed box camera. Looks like Bach is gonna draw though, right? What's up, Crash? I mean, Rich, I saw you in chat too, bro. I don't think I ain't saw you. I saw you. I saw you over here. Let me cut off this for Luke a little bit. And then for future reference, in the future rounds, because it's the first round, I'm just going to have everyone disconnect from audio in the Zoom so they can't hear us, because we did have to interrupt them. Bach was already, a clear favorite to win the match type of thing. But we don't want to interrupt them anymore like that. So I want to make sure they disconnect from audio once they start the match so that they can't hear anything, especially when the scientists come on. So, hey, Canty, how you doing? What's up, Crash? I mean, Rich, 22 months. What's up, dude? Thanks for the sub. What's good, bro? What's that real strategy gaming? What's going on, boys and girls? We are here at the Mental Athlete Rapid Chess Championship. Yeah, it's a new one. You already know how it is. And Bach wins the match! But, of course, incredible from both players. So let me go back to Zoom real quick. You can connect the audio if you can hear
James,
me.
I
Hey,
think that is it, right?
that is the match. That is the match. Luke, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Okay. All right. Yeah. Good games, boys. Yeah. So that is it for the match. Congratulations to both players. Thanks for playing. We really appreciate
That's a draw
you guys.
again, right?
Oh, yeah, I felt like it was a draw. Instead of e takes f5, maybe g takes, yeah.
Yeah, but okay, but then I allow king g5 now.
Yeah, but yeah, king f4, then king g6. Like
Maybe that's. Yeah, somehow I
Right.
don't go a5. Maybe if I don't go a5, famous.
I thought that was like I felt like at some point you kind of had to do something,
Yeah, it's kind of passive.
right? But I thought on move 41, g takes f5, king f4, king g6, and I'm not in time. Yeah, because if I go b7, you go rook b4, and I'm not in time,
Yeah,
and I think it's a draw.
yeah, it's kind of complicated. Yeah, I mean the
Yeah.
first game also was like kind of interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
All right, boys, you are good to go. Yeah, Bach, I think your game is be later on, obviously throughout the match and stuff. Luke, you can keep watching, obviously, too, as well. Congrats, Bach, and thanks for playing, everyone. I'll see you guys soon.
Yep. Thank you. Thanks, James. Thanks, Luke.
No problem. See you, Bach.
See ya.
All right, so it's just me. So yeah, I think maybe we might bring him on another time. Isn't like let me get the cams off now. Change this to cam 1. Sweet. So yeah, our next match is at 5. Our next match is at 5 o'clock. So while we're here, guys, we might as well set up for the next match. So it's there. Match B, Lucius Milio versus Alexander Linderman. So I'm actually, while I'm sitting and chatting with you guys, I'm just going to pull it up. I'm just going to like set up for that now while we're right here so we can talk and chat. And then we'll probably just take a break and then come back when the match starts at 5. When's the next match? It's actually 5 Eastern time for the next match. You ever do Lichess chess variant tournament? No, bro. No. Not at all. I don't ever do any variants, really. I'm just trying to get right, play better chess and become a stronger player always. You cheering for Lafong? Okay. Lafong is actually, you know what? I was going to click on it, but I don't want to give it away. You can also go see all the matches yourself right here if you like in chat. If you want to go see every match, but I don't want to show the bracket. Sorry, not the bracket. I don't want to show that matchup card yet. I want to kind of keep it a surprise, but you can also just go to the site and see it yourself. So let me change up right now. Match B is Lucius. So I'm actually going to change up the name here right now. I forgot how to spell it. Lucius. Might be spelling that wrong. Something like that. All right, let's see. Did I get it right? Lillo. Li. Oh no, close. It's another L here. There we go. FIDE Master. We'll get his rating when he comes in. And then the Grandmaster, Alexander Linderman. Slenderman. I always, every time I see his name, I think about Slenderman. Does anyone else have that thing? Or like Slenderman. Alexander Slenderman, That's, that's funny. I always think about that. Okay, so match A is over. You can actually delete that card. All right, you double L. Too early. Too early. Double L them. Okay, here we go. Alexander Linderman. I actually drew him. I was winning, but should have won the game. Linderman. Shout out to him. Lucius, I beat him in a blitz game. We were in Charlotte. He tried to play the JOBAVA against me.
Bruh.
What is he doing? Did he really do that? Yeah, he did that. He did that. He tried to play the JOBAVA against me. He didn't know that I was like Mr. JOBAVA. You know. I remember that. Some grass on the Yeah, so our next matchup here will be Lucius versus Linderman here. Lucius versus Linderman. Here's our bracket. Boom. Our bracket will be updated later to show who did what and etc. So yeah, it's kind of chilling. Talk a little bit about the product itself. And I mean, for me, guys, I use it twice a day, and you know, with 6 hours in between. Honestly, I have extreme focus. It's very sharp. I mean, my connection, how I feel, I'm just playing. I'm locked in, guys. I'm literally locked in. I can feel it within 30 minutes. I always feel it. Product works really, really well for me. I'm not gonna lie. Let me actually read some of the stats, some of the stuff that's on it. So, it actually says this about caffeine. Studies found that daily caffeine consumption does not improve cognitive performance and impairs it by reducing hippocampal activity. So, for us, mental athlete is suitable for any cognitive demanding task and can be taken as often as needed with doses spaced 6 hours apart. It boosts cognitive energy both in short term and long term, as supported by studies on our science page, which is really, really nice. There's no caffeine, no crashes, just clean cognitive fuel. What else we have here is some other stuff too as well. Yeah, L-theanine, Sage Extra. Gym rats have creatine. I'd use that. Runners have carbs. We as thinkers, we need something, and this is our thing. This is our thing. So, yeah, definitely check it out, guys. Hippocampus activity, exactly. Hippocampus activity, exactly. All right, guys, that's it for us and for now. So, yeah, we're going to post this. I'm going to just post this straight over to YouTube, and you can watch this on YouTube too as well. If you are watching from YouTube, guys, click the link in the description. Yeah. Get your discount, of course. You know, I got bottles on bottles of this now. Got my jacket on too as well. We got round 2. Or match 2 coming up at 5 p.m. Eastern time, which is 3 hours from now, which is matchup B right here, Lucius Malilio versus Alexander Linderman. Lucius is a FIDE master. Alexander Linderman is a grandmaster. So another rapid match is going to be best of 4. So 2.5 wins the match. So they'll get a Zoom call about an hour before. So they'll join our Zoom. We'll also, I think we have another scientist today. I'm not sure, but we will see. In the meantime, though, guys, you guys can hang out elsewhere. Go somewhere else. Love to see you guys. Can't do the mind pill sign. Seems just dope, but also kind of pricey. It's legit, bro. It is legit. But, of course, you know, think of it as like, you know, how many coffees would that be, right? Don't look at it as like, oh, it's expensive. Look at it as like, how many coffees are you buying? You know, and just cut that out. Maybe take one if you like, you know, but cut down on the coffee a little bit and your energy drinks. You know, you'll be good, WW. Go ahead. I always tell people try it. You know, at least just try it and watch what happens once it changes your life. So, good to see you guys. Glad to be back, man. I'll be streaming literally every day for the next week or something like that. So good to see all of you. We will be back on here. Some days are going to be 1 and 5. Some days are just going to be 1. Some days are going to be 5. This is all Eastern time, I'm saying. 1 p.m. or 5 p.m. Eastern time. I will see you guys very soon. I'm going to post this again on YouTube. And I'll see you guys on the next one, guys. So, shout out to you. I'll catch you guys later.